And good morning. Good morning, Unity, and good morning to all of our new friends that are joining as we live stream from the Riverfront. And I want to start with something different today. I have been just amazed at the goodness and the kindness of all of the people throughout the United States and of course the world too. But in our United States, how many people are doing great things and giving so much of their time, effort, money. But one story this morning that was on the news was that a nurse was just home with a nurse, single mom, two boys that were twins, 16 years of age, and paying off student loans, and decided to go back. She goes, "Why am I sitting on the couch? Let me go back to work." And so that's a nice, good story, right? Except for one thing. She's not keeping the money that she's making. She's donating it to the nurses at her hospital that are on the front lines, whatever. She's giving it away. So when you're a single mom with twin teenage boys who eat a ton and you can give away your salary, this is what it's about. It's not about saying I don't have enough. It's about saying, what can I give? And I had a book sitting on my desk for a couple of days that I pulled off the bookshelf. It's called A Life of Being and Having and Doing Enough. And I was thumbing through it last night and I came to this beautiful poem called Kindness that I'd like to start with today. And it's written by 𝗖𝗵𝗿𝘆𝘀nye, the Palestinian American poet. And it says she reveals our most depth, authentic kindness and compassion must first be seated in the ground of a heart-shattering loss. And that's what we are in right now, is a heart-shattering loss. And the more that we can give of ourself, of our time, our talents, and our tithes, the more we will help us get all back on our feet. So I'd like to share with this. It's called kindness. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. You must feel the future dissolve in a moment, like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go so you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness and how you ride the ride, thinking the bus will never stop and the passengers eating maize and chicken will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in the white poncho lies dead at the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night and plans and simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak to it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrows. You must see the size of the cloth. This, then it is only kindness that makes any sense to you anymore. And kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the days to mail letters and to purchase bread. Only kindness that rises its head from the crowd of the world to say, it is I you have been looking for. It is I you have been looking for, and that goes with you everywhere like a shadow or a friend. Kindness. We can't give enough of kindness. So last week, I spoke of the metamorphosis of the caterpillar changing into a butterfly, and how we too are in this strange and different metamorphosis of our lives, and how we allow the flow of energy in our bodies to bring us to a new reality. We are in a new reality. And as I was thinking about this week, I find I'm truly amazed by this process. So I ask you to stop a minute and think about it. A caterpillar crawls into a sac made of its own body, dissolves its body, and emerges into something completely different. Does that caterpillar know what's going to happen? If it doesn't, that's sure trust. And if it does, that is courage. Amazing. I find this amazing. This is nature. It was created this way. If this is not transformation, then you tell me what is. We forget that there's so much to learn from nature, and we just have to enter that unknown. The caterpillar doesn't know the courage and the outcome it's going to have. It just follows nature and it trusts. We too can learn to trust. We too must learn to trust and to have the courage to allow nature to take its course. Perhaps we can learn from this butterfly that we can go through dark times and still come through and as someone who is beautiful and transformed. And a small verse from part of the Tao Te Ching is, how deep and mysterious is this unity? How profound, how great. It is the truth beyond the truth, the hidden within the hidden. It is the path of wonder, the path of wonder to all, the gate to the essence of everything. I need to tell you, some days I wish I could be that caterpillar, trusting, knowing that I can trust my nature, trust this process, trust life itself. How deep and mysterious is this unity? How profound, how great. Do you ever really think about how nature performs all these mysterious and magical shows of life, evolution? It kind of reminds me of the song High Hopes. Just what makes that little old ant think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he has high hopes. It is the truth beyond the truth and profound, very profound, and it happens all around us. So there's a story. I'll share a story with you. These two little old ugly caterpillars are creeping along, and one says to the other, I wish I could fly like a bird and see the world from a higher place. And the other caterpillar says, dream on. We are nothing more than slimy little old caterpillars, and we are ugly. How many times in your own life have you got a spark, a desire, a dream, and before you can even get it off the ground, before you can see it in your mind's eye, some old ugly caterpillar crashes your dream, and then someone else comes along and crushes it, and then somebody else comes along and stops the very life out of it. It is the truth, beyond the truth, the hidden, within the hidden. People kill dreams, suffocate the light out of many high hopes. But the good news is, and there is good news, there's always good news. The good news is you can once again cocoon in and a new idea will merge. But there is a truth hidden within the truth, a truth that pushes and whispers, follow your nature. The truth is hidden in the essence of all living things. Before birth itself, before your birth, there was a creative being that hid within the souls of all things. A truth that said that you are destined to greatness. Look inside and you will find your true self. So yes, right now I feel we are all heading into our own individual chrysalis. We have no idea how long we're going to be there. And it is time to stay in, all of us. We are staying in and we're allowing ourselves, when the time is right, when it is safe for us, when we're comfortable, to inch by inch our way out. We will emerge into our own magnificent beauty. But what does this ugly old caterpillar named Slim know? So he inched over to the cemetery where his younger and enlightened caterpillars seemed to hang out. Sometimes the younger enlightened caterpillars had some of that high hope. He had a friend named Joy, and Joy was there, and she saw that Slim was so sad. Slim knew that he was coming to the end of his life, and he did not know what to do. Joy said she heard that if you just trust this thing called Mother Nature or something about a divine mind, and you crawled into this little cocoon, great things could happen. She said she didn't know exactly what it meant, but she believed it. Something inside her told her that she should believe. And she told him just existing wasn't enough, and that he didn't have to fear death, that he had to have sunshine, and he had to have flowers, and he had to have high hope. You too know there is much more in our lives than just existing. We have to be this force, and we have to climb into our own cocoons sometimes, and we have to have faith. Faith that knows it's possible and that there's this elongation of our lives. And in that elongation, there's growth that will transform us into a new being. In our lives, there are times when we must take a leap of faith and trust. And don't let anybody crush that. And this leap of faith is accepting. We're accepting how deep and mysterious is this unity, that we're all connected to it. How profound, how great. This is good news because it allows us to fly higher. It is the truth beyond the truth, the hidden within the hidden. And rather than asking for an outcome or wanting only one outcome, it is time that we all take the road less traveled. It is a path of wonder to all. This path of wonder to all will open the gate to the essence of everything. So Slim takes a leap of faith and he inches up and he wraps himself into a sack of a newly forming cocoon. Slim felt a slow movement, a movement in life, and he heard, as he was cocooning in, he heard that there is something formless, complete in itself. It's there before heaven and earth. There, before heaven and earth. Tranquil, vast, standing alone, unchanging. It proves and it provides all things, and yet it cannot be exhausted. There is something. It is the mother of the universe. I do not know its name. I call it the greatness of all things, the end of all endings. that which is beyond, that which all things return to. It is the truth, hidden within the truth. So let us have empathy for Slim and all living creatures. For Slim was beginning to float into a sea of calm and warmth, feeling connected to something he never felt before. No fear, no concern, no thought. When we allow ourselves this gift of a free falling, floating, like dancing on a cloud. Oh God, to be light, carefree, gentle, like a summer breeze. I yearn, I Aubrey, yearn to be gentle, like a summer breeze. To be like Slim, to allow the warmth of nature to surround me, hug me, and bathe me in my light. The idea of who Slim thought he was dissolved. It can dissolve. It dissolves, and then life, nature, your true nature, allows newness to take over. And we must, I must, at some point bring empathy and compassion back and watch our lives dissolve into newness as we swirl around in this cocoon of life and we feel all of our edges start to soften and emerge into a new reality. Think about this. Think about a caterpillar crawls into a sac, which becomes a cocoon, dissolves its own body into a liquid, and emerges into something different, emerges into something completely different. This is its nature. This is what it was created to do. And it was created this way by something beyond our imagination, something we're not even capable of understanding. You know, we delight in the beauty of butterflies, all of us. But we really notice and admit the changes it has gone through to achieve its beauty. So I ask you and I ask me, what are we willing to do, or what are we not willing to do to go through change? What is the hidden nature within us that we haven't yet claimed as our own? We have something hidden within us, something that is so beautiful, and we hide it, and we let people crush it, and we let people stamp on us, and we can't do this anymore. We are in a new reality, and our life is changing, and our world is changing. It has changed. And so many people are giving up their lives for that change so that we can wake up and be kind and give and stop being in lack and limitation. And what is our nature? What are we not claiming? It is the mother of the universe. I don't know its name. I call it the greatness of all things, the end of all endings, that which is beyond the beyond, that which all things return to, that which we come through, we return back to. And when we believe this and accept it, we know that it is the truth. It is the truth that is hidden within the hidden. And the judgmental side of us must soften. We must soften. I must soften. Like the caterpillar dissolves into the newness and knows that we really noticed or admit the changes others go through to achieve their courage, their strength, their beauty. This is our challenge. We are the bearers of the good news. We don't know what's going on in the hearts and souls of people who are trying to change, who go to sleep at night and say, I did this wrong. I wanted to do it better. God, I wanted to do it better. But Emerson says when we go to sleep, the day is done. Let it go. You will do better. You will do better tomorrow. This is our challenge. This is our time to be the bearers of light. Watch. Watch for small changes in yourself and others, and be joyous and be glad. Watch the edges of softness and kindness and goodness as they're amplified. Watch and be wholly joyous for your friends and for yourself as you soften the edges. It is the truth beyond the truth, the hidden within the hidden. And to end our story, a new butterfly is born. His name is Sammy. And as he takes flight, somewhere deep inside of him, there is a very brief moment that he was from somewhere else, from another time, another place. And yet, Sammy was flying like a bird, a dream come true. It was a beautiful butterfly. He was able to see the new world, a world in all its beauty. And that was the truth. That was the truth of who he was. That was the truth beyond the truth. That was what was hidden within the hidden of Sammy. And if you wish, join me as we move to that place of peace, calm, love. Releasing the morning. Move into the unknown with me, into your very own chrysalis. Knowing you are always one decision away from a different life. One decision. Allow yourself to move deliberately into a cocoon of your own making. Bring with you nothing. No expectation. No outcome. Go into the nothingness. There is only love here. Feel your physical self dissolve into a warm and fluid sea of love. Feel nothing, but know a reassuring peace. You are safe. Feel the edges of your mind softening. Feel your heart opening. And feel your soul rejoicing. It is a welcoming release, a peace that does pass all understanding. There is no need to rush. You are not in charge. The laws of nature are at work. This is a time of trust and faith. This is the truth beyond the truth. The hidden within the hidden. You may choose to come back to your environment still in your cocoon of warmth and love, or you may choose to come back with new wings. Life itself shows you when you are ready. No, it is not a race. No, you grow and learn and evolve at your own pace. Come back to your own beautiful light and share that light. Allow no one to step on you, to crush your dreams. You are coming from darkness into the light, and your own light sets you free. And when you are ready, very slowly, very gently, come back to this beautiful day. Welcome back. Caterpillars of enlightenment, caterpillars in the cocoon, and butterflies flying high. Welcome back. And now, gratitude to all of you as we pass the virtual love offering basket. And again, yeah, we're maybe a little bit under our normal giving, but we are doing amazing. And your love offerings that are coming in all ways are so appreciated. And my dream was that we would open again May 17th, but now it looks like the first Sunday in June. If it's sooner, that would be wonderful too. But we are together. We're together, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But we're together in heart and soul. I have talked to so many of you during the week. More of you are emailing. Some of you are sending in prayer requests. Don't forget that Annie Horzin and Martin Klatnoff and myself, we're available online all the time. You can go to your website and put in a prayer request. And our announcements today tell you that our prayer request, our prayer circle is definitely still on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. And each one of us are putting in our own personal prayers and sharing. And then the prayer requests that come into me or Annie or Martin are also prayed for. And then we do some soul work and prayer for each other. And it is a beautiful circle. The Course of Miracles is on Tuesday night at 5:30, and we are having fun with that. And in our prayer circle, we pray that Danny and Diane can get online so they can join us, because we miss you, Danny and Diane, and we're really trying to connect with you. Also, I put out an announcement on Great Happenings. I hope you are all opening Great Happenings, because Jules puts a lot of work into Great Happenings every week. And starting next Tuesday, not next Tuesday, the following Tuesday, a week from this coming Tuesday at 11 o'clock, we are having a Zoom book club. A couple of you have already replied and want to be in it. I'm starting it in a week so that you all have a chance to get the book, Saying No and Letting Go. It's Jewish wisdom on making room for what matters most. It's a short read, it's an easy read, and it is packed with wonderful, wonderful wisdom. So let me know if you're going to join, and we will be on that. Sheboygan County Food Bank needs our help. There are many people, even though we don't have a lot of coronavirus in Sheboygan itself, or even in Sheboygan County, we have a lot of our people that are out of work. And when you're out of work and you're running out of money and you live paycheck to paycheck, you run out of food very quickly. So please give all that you can to the Sheboygan County Food Bank. And to let you know that last month our center did tithe to the Sheboygan County Food Bank, and we have a board meeting this Thursday, and we will again send a part of our tithe to the Sheboygan County Food Bank. But thank you for all that you've already told me that you are donating. I so appreciate it. Just remember, when you think you don't have enough, there are people out there that really do not have enough. So it's been great to share this morning with you. I hate to let you go. I miss you all so much. I love you all. So stay safe, stay healthy, and just be kind to each other. And I will speak to you. I will write to you. I will love you nonstop. God bless, and I'll see you next week.